Good morning, Synth. How are you doing? How's life treating you? I was just playing Slorm Master because I'm starting to really get into ARPGs. I always thought they were kind of stupid. I never really understood the draw. I get it now. It's fun making enemies chain explode to death. That's like one of my favorite things. I'm actually working on a build right now. Studio mode. Let's see if this works. Please work. Come on. There you go. Look at that. Hello. Hi. I'm working on a build right now in that game where I'm working on a couple builds. I got one going that obviously chain explodes enemies to death because, you know, that's just the old-fashioned one. I'm debating on a build right now. So in Slormancer, you can get aura abilities that, you know, like fire aura or stuff. So enemies nearby will just take fire damage and stuff. I want to see if I can set up that ability so that I can just AFK. Because I know there's a Thorns build. It's not that great. What if there's an Aura build though? Because you know I hate playing video games. I'm working on that. I'm still learning certain mechanics in the game. I'm trying to learn how critical chance works. It looks like crit works the same way it does in Warframe, where after you go above 100%, you start getting in the multi-crit territory. The reason why I'm struggling though is because there's a thing called ancestor skills. What ancestor skills do is on critical hit, you have a percentage chance to do an ancestor strike, which will apply and proc various ancestor skills and whatnot. So if the fire aura effect can do crits, that means it can do ancestor skills, which means it can do ancestor effects, which means I can start AFKing the game. Because in order to chain enemies to death, you have to apply a debuff using an ancestor skill, which is really annoying because that means you have to get consistent crits, and then you need to get inconsistent ancestor strikes, and then it'll proc the explode when you die stuff. I also really like how they balanced it. It only chains one time, and there's another perk that makes it chain 2 times. So on the one hand, I'm kind of like, bruh. On the other hand, that actually makes a lot of sense. So that way you can't just kill one enemy and then that enemy kills another and another until the whole screen just goes. So yeah. Yep. Would you believe it? But school is stressful. School is stressful. These 4-hour-long classes, and I know, right? Ooh, we 4-hour classes. These 4-hour classes are a bit of a struggle. Mostly the drawing class, because drawing for 4 hours is rough, especially with pastels. I hate pastels. Because I chose to do pastels for our assignment, and I am not enjoying it. So, at least I know I don't like pastels. I did a little bit more work in here. I think I'm going to make it like one side is going to be like a storage area right here. You round the corner. And then you have villager shenanigans. I think that's going to be what I wind up doing for this. I actually want to work on the roof because I had a vision for the roof today. So, yeah. Let's see. Other than that, though, not a whole lot's happened, as usual. I have been dicking around with the computer imaging professor, teasing him and whatnot, you know, just being generally obnoxious. I was trying to extract a texture from Unreal Editor using screenshots. Ooh, that sounds awful. How's it going for you? See, I don't like the barrels because I want them to be set more in the wall, but I really like what's going on right here. Yeah. So I've been having fun dicking around with the computer imaging professor. Just roundabout ways of calling him old. I've started calling the late 90s and stuff the late 20th century just to see if I can chafe his balls any. And he's a really good sport about it. He's having a blast of all the ways I can call him old. So, you know, there's positives there. I'd call that a pretty good positive, actually, yeah. Yeah. So it's been really kind of funny, though. It's been really funny. And the assignment we're working on in that class is we are supposed to Photoshop 4 images with random stuff. That's literally it. So I definitely don't really like that. I think that's kind of a waste of time. But it's not very difficult, so, you know, take your dubs where you find them, I suppose. So we're working on that, and I started just putting random stuff in mine because I thought it'd be funny. Like, I put Fred in there, I put a guy doing a dab. Like, I've just been hiding random stuff in there just for fun, and he thinks it's pretty funny. So yeah, and we also had a lovely debate about guns. The texture is 1024 by 1024, and there's no zoom on the texture viewer, so I had to hack together a solution where I set the monitor. That genuinely sounds awful. What the fuck? Oh boy, hey, that sounds like a whole lot of not fucking fun to me. No, sir. Jeez, what texture even would need that? I'm still trying to figure out the aesthetics for the barrel because I like the idea of having like just kind of holding barrels and whatnot. What I've been doing is I have a folder in Pinterest where I keep all my Minecraft stuff. I've been trying to draw inspiration for that, so you're going to see me tab in and out a few times throughout today as I just, you know, draw up blueprints and inspiration ideas and stuff. UI design, inspiration, easy model, VTube design, Minecraft projects. There we go. Yep. I wasn't able to work on the model the other day because I came back from class and bruh, I was just beat. I was tired. 4 hours of trying to learn how to use pastels will do that to you. It is rough. I need mangrove. We need mangrove wood. We really need some mangrove wood in our lives right now. Ooh, this is nice actually too. Yeah, pastels, they're not very fun. I'm not having fun with them at all. They're not mixing properly for me, so now my thing just looks kind of fucked up. And some of the proportions are kind of screwed up. I'm too far along to really fix it now. So, yeah, Minecraft barrel. So that does. I must have had a bigger monitor in the past because I remember trying to do this in the past and not suffering the resolution problem. Maybe. Let's see now. Get this out of my way. Damn way. Okay. Barrel. I need a freaking barrel. I've also been looking at doing copper stuff. I started picking up a bit of copper because I want to get some corroded copper and some other copper stuff. Copper. So yeah. Yep. Not a whole lot has been going on with me right now, aside from, no, that's not how you spell storage. Let's see now. It's mostly going to be a kind of chill veg day because I didn't get much sleep last night. I don't really know why. I just kind of woke up and it's like, okie dokie, you're awake now, motherfucker. So here we are. I don't want to go to the gym today, but I need to go to the gym, so I'm going to go to the gym today. I'm not going to be happy about it, but I need to. Yep. Let's see now. What else could we do here? Like I said, I'm going to be tabbing in and out a lot. It's not going to be, you know, super, ooh, it's not going to be super optimal. I like the way this uses a corroded roof. That's very nice. Okay. I think I know what to do. I don't know what to do anymore. I tabbed right back in and I was like, I know what to do! No, I don't. Alright. Trap. Nope, that's not how you spell trap. Do you think I would know how to spell trap? That's not the trap I want. This is the trap I want. That is dark oak. I can get my hands on that real quickly. But yeah. Yep. I don't really know what I'm going to build after that. I'm still working on getting, you know, I'm working on getting up the courage to go get the villagers and whatnot. But, It is what it is. Day by day, right? Take it a day at a time. Do all kinds of shenanigans. Which reminds me, am I burning anything in the furnace right now? No. Okay, that's fine. Haha, you're on fire. Bitch, got his ass. Let's go. Oh, you're not on fire. Rude. Disrespectful. And churlish. Siege. I've also been clearing out more of the general area. Also, there's that kind of efficiency 4x. I'm very happy with this. I've been clearing out more of the area as I slowly chew my way through Minecraft and whatnot. I know I've said I want to work on, like, getting the Wither, the Ender Dragon and stuff. I'm also having fun just building stuff, you know what I mean? I think I have that ADH brain kind of thing where I'm just kind of like, I guess I'm going to do this right now. which there's nothing really wrong with that, is there? I don't think so. Let's see now. Dark oak sapling. I should have some in storage as well. We're gradually growing more trees to farm off. Also, I need to get honey. We have a couple beehives nearby. So I can start working at getting honey. We can work at getting honey like anytime we want. The thing is, I have to actually go and do it. So, aha, dark oak sapling. There we go. Lovely jubbly. I also want to expand our lava farm just because, you know, more lava. Why not, right? More lava would be fabulous. It'd be Fabio. Fabio. You remember Fabio? I remember Fabio. Why was he so popular? Was it just because he was pretty? I never really understood that as a kid. Like, I remember seeing him on Nickelodeon a lot, and I was like, oh, it's Fabio! I never really understood why everyone was like, it's Fabio! So I just kind of went along with it. I was like, oh, Fabio! So, yeah. Yep. Let's see now. 2, 4. Okay, so now we have enough for another tree. There we go. And off we go. The bamboo's been bambooing. Very lovely jubbly. No, we don't need to cut down the bamboo right now. It's a good source of sticks, but really that's about it. Do. Go down here. Slowly things are coming together though. I just kind of end up getting distracted really easily, which I don't think is very surprising given that it's me. Hello, hi. Okay. Dark oak. We're gonna grab a trap door. Yeah, this should be a good amount. Alright. So, thought process is put them here. See how it works. Thing is, like, it kind of works there, almost. But it's like, I don't really know. I don't know the Capiton. I do not know. It'd also be nice if I was just, like, a block taller. See, I don't really... It doesn't really vibe there, does it? No, it doesn't. It does not pass the vibe check, so I'm not really sure what to stick up here on this little roof segment. So that's why I'm tabbing in and out for, to try and figure out. Like, I thought of doing bookshelves, but like bookshelves don't work either. We could do leaves. Who the hell is Fabio? Fabio. I'm not really sure. He was a guy that was really popular on Nickelodeon way back in the day, but I don't understand why he was popular. So that's why I was just kind of meandering my way through. See, these people are using logs on the outside to frame everything, which, like, we could do. It's like, I don't know. We could do more warped fungi. I mean, that'd be an option. Wouldn't be, like, a great option, but it's like, it's an option. Too fancy. I hate these big builds. Like, they're really pretty, but then you start looking at them in depth, and they just look really not great. You know what I mean? They look really not delicious. No. See, this has this going on. I wish they weren't videos. Just give me a blueprint. Like, whatever happened. Okay, so they use stairs. They use stairs to frame it. We could do that, actually. I do have the various oaks. Stair. Bum. So we could, like, on the outside right here. So where are my deep slate? Deep slate. I needed me some deep slate, but it wasn't there, and it's now out here, and now definitely not right there. Oh no! I don't want to get rid of these leaves though. These are like actually not bad right here. Bruh. Oh. So do we want it to go there? I'm trying to see the vision, right? I'm trying to see the vision. Actually, no, I see the vision now. Hang on. So that can go there, that can go like that. So we'll pop that there. Then we can bridge it over a little bit here. Yeah. I see it. I see the vision now. So I don't want to have to redo. I'm probably gonna have to redo a lot of stuff. Back. I'm gonna do it this way. I liked having them 1 block apart, not 2 block apart, because that way it was a lot easier to access them. Um, 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 um. Yeah. Unless we can do a pattern, right? We can do a pattern. So we had spruce half slabs, which I should be able to make plenty of. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Bum 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 bum. There. Spruce slabs 3. So if we put them like right there, right, right, we can do some shenanigans. Stairs. But yeah, I never understood what the infatuation was with Fabio. Like, he's supposed to be just kind of a really pretty looking dude. But beyond that, I don't really know anything about him. I don't really feel like he has any substance. That's why I'm like, I don't know who the fuck that is. And I like having these lights here because it's good. It's kind of ambiance, you know what I mean? It's kind of nice. However, we could get rid of the lights right here, which would give us access to pillaring up here and doing a whole little pillar shenanigan there. And then we could stick the lights back here, which would also give its own kind of thing. We could just do the warp fungi again. Just, I like having it skirt, you know what I mean? It looks nice that way. You know, take a look. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I wanna freaking see. Ooh. See, I don't like the way it's flush either. That's what upsets me. It ruins the depth. We could set them back. Yeah, we'll probably have to set them back a layer again. Which I don't want to do because I don't want to have to walk up to go get them. And also, we only have so much space to work with here. Tapping out again. See what we can find here. See what we can find. See, these are interesting lights, but they're not, you know, an aesthetically pleasing thingy-me-do. They're not good enough. Minecraft storage ideas? How about that? No. So the thing also is they're using chests and doing, you know, stuff like that, which is not what I'm trying to do. I mean, see, I was thinking of doing that. We could just leave them piled up, though. Like, they don't need to have a roof. They can just be, like, piled barrels. It's a thing we could do. It's just kind of cheap, you know? It's a little on the cheap side, so that's what upsets me. Or we could replace them with chests and then barrel right here. But I didn't want to use the chest because I wanted to be fancy. I wanted to be fancy with it, you know? I wanted to be all nice and slick. But we can try that instead. So give me these back. They're not cutting the mustard either. I just wanted to use the barrels because I wanted barrels. I want barrels. Barrels are cool, you know? Let's see. Birch. No, I don't want to use the birch. I was actually trying to use the birch for once. Crazy, right? 9 chests. Bom 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 bom. Boop. So we can chest right there. Will these still open? Yeah, they will. Okay. So chests right there. They're set into the wall though, and I don't like that. Like the chests are different because the chests aren't flush blocks like what are they called? Barrels? They don't really like go where I want them to go, you know what I mean? So we can have them here. We can barrel right here, which would give us access to this block for lighting shenanigans. Doobie-doobie-doo, ba-ba-ba-ba, doobie-doobie-doo. Oak log it, please. Log. Gusto. And that should take care of most of our storage needs for the near future. So we'll just pop a log right there. Yep. We're also gonna have to pop a log over here, but that's fine. There. I've also started farming out the cattle again because I want to start getting enchanting shenanigans again. So we're gonna need more books until, well, we're gonna need more books. So I might as well start I might as well start farming out cattle again. Like a rancher. Let's see now. No. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Okay. So we can replace right here. We could actually just stick the barrels right here, actually. Where are my barrels? Barrels! Barrel. So we could do that, and it would work. It would work. It's unimpressive, but it works. So, give me my shroom light. These are valuable. Uno, dos, tres. Give me my shroom light. Thank you, thank you. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now we have an amount of storage. Leaves. Trust the process. Actually, no. I want brick. Not deep slate. I want like brick. Thinking. I'm doing me a think. A wood back would actually work very nicely there. Hang on. Where's my spruce? Did I use up all my spruce by accident? I might have. No, yeah, I did. Fuck. Dang it. See, I don't want to put barrels right here, but I'm probably gonna have to put barrels right there. We could put 2 barrels. These are mostly for decoration and lazy storage, so I don't have to think about where I'm putting stuff. So yeah, kind of like that. And then we can kind of build something along. Yeah. We want to get rid of the dark slate over there. The deep slate's not going to work there. No. Warped fungi. Yeah. No. I've been meaning to look for clay as well. Clay's not easy to get my hands on right now, though. Nothing there. Do I have anything in... I don't have anything in these storage because I just placed all these storages down. That's right. That's right. We are going to need to work on the roof at some point as well. What could we put there? What would be visually interesting? Copper would work. Deep slate tiles is too dark. Leaves is too elf-coated. Wool. We could. I have concrete actually. We could use white concrete. Yeah, it'd be a splash of color. Yeah, that's an idea. I should have some concrete kicking around here someplace. Right over here? Yeah, look at that. Like concrete powder. So we could use concrete, get a little bit of water going, and it'd be fine. We also gonna need to farm all that up soon. Do. Let's see now. Tweet. Come here. Eat. Devour. Fabulous. Been a little stressed out about the Japanese element class because I'm starting to understand how difficult it is to learn another language, and I'm like, oh, fuck. So that's not vibes. It's definitely not vibes. I'm not having a good time in that class. And it's mostly my own fault. Mostly. Like, I'd say about 80% my fault. See, it's not the right color though. What if we just went red? Yes. Here, use the torch trick. So we just need to get our hands on some red concrete. So we're gonna need sand, gravel, and roses. We should have the bone meal to put that together pretty easily, I think. Can you turn? Die. Can you turn sweet berries into red dye? Asking for a friend. Let's go find a rose first, because once you have the rose, it'll unlock the recipe. Not? No, I cannot. Lame as fuck. Okay. We might just have to bone meal. I don't think it's berries. It's red flowers, and I feel like there should be something else. Red flower over here. I'd be very disappointed if you couldn't. So that you should be able to use berries. I'm just saying that is one of the ways to make red dye is berries in real life. Poppy. See, red dye. Bone meal. Yeah, boner meal is probably our best. I knew it. It's a good thing we have so much of it. You could we mix pink dye with black? Hang on, let me look at the dyes. Minecraft dye. Dye. Red dye, orange dye, red dye, orange dye, red dye, orange dye, blah, 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 blah. Because I know there's a way if you mix some of the dyes together, you can start doing shenanigans and whatnot. It's not going to show me. Magenta. Magenta would actually be kind of nice. Magenta's pretty. Red is poppy, tulip, rose bush, or beetroot. I can get my hands on beetroots. Magenta is 2 red, 1 blue, and 1 white. That's expensive. Yeah. A village would have beetroot. A village would have beetroot. I didn't realize I need to start doing a dye farm. See, I guess we got all this bone meal for a reason. Not just to make bone blocks. Excuse me. Pop, pop, pop. Look at that. Come on, give me something good here. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need to farm out the beetroot, because I can already tell this is not going to be it. This is not going to be the play. Holy balls. Actually, no. Red rose bush. Red rose bush. Big brain, I'm thinking. I'm thinking. Trust the process here. The brain is doing a thing. If we got the red rose bush grows, right? So over here, where's my compass? There's my compass. Okay. The red rose bush should grow up, which means if I bone meal it, we should have an infinite supply, which means we wouldn't even need the beetroot. Process. Worst case, we find a village that has beetroots, we take a beetroot, we grow more dye. This is also why it's been taking me so long to finish that little building, is because I run into an issue and I'm like, I don't know what I should do here. I don't know. So I work at the problem, see, look at that, wow, big brain, wow, okay. It breaks both. Hang on, trust the process. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Ah, yes! You can bone meal it. Let's go, big brain. So now we just need a diamond shovel, because I don't have any. Well, my bad. We get a diamond shovel. We go get the sand, gravel. Sand's gonna be the issue for me right now. I don't have a good spot of sand, but there's plenty of gravel like right over there. So all we need to do is get our hands on some sand, some gravel, and we'll have our hands on red concrete powder, and then subsequently red concrete. And we can put red concrete back there, or we could try a different color if this doesn't work, which it very well might not. So that goes there. Gimme flowers. Yes. Okay. Fabulous. Thank you for your service. You can go right there for now. Bum. Okay, halfway there. So now I have sticks. Where did I hide my diamonds? Doodah. Right here. Shovel. Thank yous. I need lapis lazuli. Where's my lapis at? It's gonna be Thank you. Lapis lazuli. It's gonna be around here someplace. I have a lot of it. There it is. I have enough of it that I've started blocking it up because I got really no other use for it. Our goal is efficiency, so we can do shit quickly. The roof needs built too, and we only have a one block dirt block difference. Silk touch. I'll take that. And efficiency 4. Damn. Not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. I'd rather a Silk Touch pickaxe, but, you know, we'll take our dubs here. Especially because it means I can make that garden up over there now. Very nice. Very slappy. So there is a lot of gravel hanging around here for some reason. Not a lot of sand. You take your dubs where you find them. Yep. There's sand over there, though. Ooh, and some coal. Let's grab the sand first. Sand's gonna be the hard one to get our hands on. Oh, that efficiency core, yes! Since this is also a Silk Touch shovel, we're gonna do our best to keep it in one piece, which means we're gonna have to spend the levels to repair it until I get my hands on mending books. I've been meaning to do a bit of fishing off stream because I know there's a way to set up an auto fish farm or something. So, you know, get some mending books from that, get some mending enchants, la-di-da, da-di-la. Swim. The usual shenanigans. Yep. Get some netherite tools going, netherite armor, all this, all of that. Good stuff. The good stuff, the good life, the sweet life of Zack and Cody. That's... Oh, I thought that was some fuck-ass monster. I was like, huh? I was about to freaky deaky out. I'm also letting a block of copper corrode because I want to take a look at the texture up close. Come here. I want some dye. I want some black dye. Emphasis on dye. Wrong spelling. Give me your dye. Don't run. You only die tired. Come here. Thank you. Did they give me any? It did not, because my inventory is probably full. Right. Now let's get ourselves some gravel here. Yes. So we'll grab a stack of each. Oh, dolphin! Yay! He saw me murder the fuck out of that squid and it was like, LOL. Fun fact, dolphins are assholes. Like, actually assholes. They are the worst. They love doing all kinds of stuff, though, critters. You'd be surprised. It's really surprising how some of the cutest, cuddliest animals to humans are some of the most vicious serial killers in the animal kingdom. Aside from us, naturally. Naturally. Give ourselves a second here to breathe, because we got tiny little babby lungs. I say, as I struggle to hold my breath for a minute 30. Come on. Oh, no, that's not gravel. Okay. The Silk Touch is also nice because it means the gravel won't turn into flint. Which I don't even think there's a use for flint, is there? Aside from, you know, flint and steel. The obvious one. Give me all these blocks. Thank you. Thank you. How many do we have? 51. I want to get that fat 64 so we can at least get a stack of each. Yes, there we go. Yes. I want to get back in the last epoch as well. I wouldn't mind playing more ARPGs like that. Do you know of any synth besides Swarmmancer, Epoch, and Diablo, and Path of Exile? I'm waiting for Path of Exile to go through a couple more updates, because after playing some of these other games, Swarmmancer, Epoch, etc., I understand what those kinds of games can be, and I see why the ARPG community and Path of Exile's community is so mad about Path of Exile 2, because it's like, I get it now. I understand it. And I understand why people really don't like that they're trying to be the slow-paced ARPG. Because you can't do that. Like, the entire thing is grinding, right? They are grindy games, which I love grindy games, right? I love just being able to work at stuff for long periods of time. The reason why it doesn't really work for Path of Exile is because, one, you need drops, right? Because when you get to the late game to these kinds of games, you're kind of focused on building your equipment, which means you have to get drops that are close enough to what you want, and then you start having to roll RNG elements on them so they eventually have the stats that you want. The problem with Path of Exile 2 is Path of Exile 2 does not have any deterministic crafting. It's all completely random. So you'll put an item on and you'll get random results. So you basically have to pray to RNGesus that you get a good drop, which on its own is a pain in the ass, right? Massive pain in the ass. But it's okay if you have if you have, you know, massive amounts of it, right? It's not a problem. The problem is because of how slow Path of Exile 2 is, you don't really, you don't get those massive amounts of loot. So you spend an hour or two to get a handful of loot. It's all crap. And then you're right back to the grind. And that's why people don't really like it. And it's because it's not fun. It's not fun. And I don't fucking blame them. Let's see now. How's this? It'll do. It'll do. It'll do. We can fix it later anyways. So it's like, I understand why people are upset about it now. Because like in Slormancer, they have deterministic crafting. It's expensive as all get out, but you do. You go in, each piece of equipment can only roll certain stats. Every time you re-roll, it locks out that previous roll. So if you were trying to get critical chance and it has armor, when you re-roll, it will no longer roll armor. It'll just roll the remainder of the pool. If you re-roll again, whatever new stat came up, okay, that's not coming up anymore. I really appreciate that. I think that's really nice. I think that's a fabulous way of approaching crafting in those kinds of video games. I think that's great. It's fabulous even. Path of Exile, as I've marked, does not do that. So it's just kind of RNG, and that'd be fine because Epoch does the same thing. It doesn't have deterministic crafting, but in the inverse, you need to have a lot of crafting materials drop, which again, Path of Exile is not doing. That one. Give me that one. So you're getting small amounts of crafting materials, small amounts of good things to craft with. It's like, what's the point, you know? So that's the reason why people have been thunderously frustrated. It's like, I get it. I understand now. I see why people are upsetty spaghetti. And I frankly don't blame them. It's some freaking bullcrap. It's not fun. And it's so slow, man. Like, I get it. You guys want to be the Dark Souls of ARPGs, blah, 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 which does necessitate slower combat. You gotta kind of pick a lane, because I don't think the slower combat is really working for them at all. It's just not. It's really just not. It's not fun. I'm not enjoying it. Like, I enjoy it a little bit, but I'm not enjoying it that much. It's like, I get it now. I understand. I see. I'm beginning to believe. So, yeah. Yep. Especially their obsession with combos. Like, they talked about it in one of their little dev streams, which, you know, props to them for doing. That a part of their goal in design is to have players have combo builds, right? They don't want one button solves every issue, which, okay, fair, reasonable even. They're focusing too hard on forcibly creating builds. So like Contagion and what's it called? Essence Drain. Kind of a forced thing. If Contagion would carry all damage over time effects, okay, that's one thing. Instead, it's all chaos over damage effects. So very specifically, poison and essence drain. So no fire, no ice, no nothing. It's not really great. It doesn't feel nice. It doesn't vibe. It does not vibe. So if they take their head out of their ass and stop trying to force the way players play the game and just allow players to organically find out how to play the game themselves, I think Path of Exile 2 would be a lot better than it currently is. It's not a bad game. It's just not a good game. Here, you can go there. It's not bad, it's just not good. And I have fun with it, don't get it twisted. But they're trying too hard to prevent Path of Exile 2 from being like all other games of its genre. And I feel like that's hurting it. It's like you're willfully trying to be something you're not. And it just doesn't work. They need to pump their brakes a little bit. They pump their brakes a little bit, just lean. You don't even have to speed it up. I'm not asking them to allow me to go balls to the walls fucking fast, like, but increase the drop rates by a lot, right? Add some kind of deterministic crafting so I don't just sit there and spam orbs at a thing for 30 hours or something, something stupid like that. Make deterministic crafting a bit more accessible, because again, it is in Path of Exile. It's just obnoxiously difficult to get your hands on it. Make deterministic crafting a bit easier to approach, and upgrade uniques. Most uniques are fucking stupid and they suck and I hate them. If the uniques were better, and by better I mean less trash, okay. Like right now they have a thing called leveling uniques, which are uniques that are more or less balanced specifically for a brand new character. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I really don't like that at all, because one, it kind of cheapens a new player's experience. Like they get a unique and they're like, oh shit, I got a unique, blah, 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 blah. But it turned out to be some crappy piece of crap, right? Like, oh yeah, this is a leveling unique, but my hyper-specific build that I've bumbled my way into can't use this leveling unique. Like, Slormancer has the same issue. One of the uniques you get really early on is a unique that causes it so if you would fire one projectile, specifically one, you instead fire two. That's really nice, right? That's a great way to double your DPS on your character. Problem is I was already speccing into shooting 4 bullets at a time. So the unique would have no effect for me because it only works if you're shooting 1 bullet. So there's an example of a leveling unique, and it's just fucking trash for me. And I also hate hyper-specific ones. Last Epoch kind of has this issue too. I don't like it when things are very specifically, if you're using this ability, this happens. Like, what if I'm not using that ability then? Well, get fucked. I love the ones that are just kind of nebulous, like on hit, do this. What does hit mean? You dealing non-damage over time. Okie dokie, that's workable. On damage over time, do this. Damage over time in these kinds of games is normally pretty accessible to everybody. On move, do this. Like, granted, that does limit some of your build variety somewhat, but you could tone it down a little bit too. Like, in Last Epoch, I'm trying to forcibly cast a certain ability. I need two very specific uniques. And remember, I'm trying to do a specific build, right? A build that is interesting to me. Well, if there's no uniques for that build, what the fuck am I gonna do? And I get there's something to be said for, oh, you gotta play builds that are good, dude. You can't just sit here and la-di-da play new builds that are just trash. But what if I want to play builds that are trash? You know what I mean? You can't, like, taking away player choice has always been a bed bug for me. It's always been a bug that's in my bed. Stop taking away player choices. Let the player choose how they want to experience the game. They paid for it after all. If they would just figure that out, it'd be so much better. Like, Slormancers, for the most part, figured it out. For the most part. Still got some bed bugs. Still got some bugs. But they're not as buggy bug, you know? They're not as buggy bug. Doo-doo. I love this texture pack, by the way, or this resource pack, whatever it's called. I love how glowy this stuff is. It's so good. Oh, no, look at it. It's got a nice ambience to it. Now, yeah. That. Nice. Nice. Gives it a nice kind of glow effect. We can also grab this again. Oh, where'd you go? Come here. Where'd you go? Why'd you go down here? Oh well. I have more leaves, so it's fine. Do. Yeah, I got plenty of leaves. Do. Pop that there. Here. See? Fixed. Lovely job. You can kind of see where things are going, so we can kind of have a raised roof segment right here, just a little bit, right? Do some lighting effects, like as we add more lighting, we can start taking away torches and stuff. And I really, hang on, I have some soul sand kicking around too. So we can start putting in soul lanterns and stuff. Dude, I love the soft lighting effects too. It's so nice. It's pretty. Because I have a lot more iron than I currently really need. So I've been getting kind of ready to just start turning it into, what are they called? I've been getting ready to turn them into shenanigans. Shenanigans! Yes. Soul torch. Soul lantern. And there we go. How did this look? See, isn't that pretty? I just love the lanterns in Minecraft. I love lanterns in general. Like, when I finally buy a house of my own, I'm just gonna fuck that place up with lanterns. It's gonna be fabulous. Make that place look so good. Just absolutely mess it up with lanterns. Oh, look at that. That's nice. And the lighting level is just enough to prevent mobs from spawning. So if we take a little bit of effort, we can do some stuff. We can have some shenanigans going. I still don't really know where I'm gonna put these. No, I can't get from there. Lame. Cool. But they're so pretty, aren't they? Okay, so next issue, the cows and the roof. What do we do? Well, we could hang lanterns from the ceiling as a lighting effect, because I want to save my shroom lights where I can. I know I can just farm them kind of infinitely with the nether. Ooh, but look how lovely that is. It's so dark. Oh, it's nice. I'm thinking. So we already have a thing going here, because remember those struts are kind of holding up the dirt almost. So I want more color though. I don't want to just be deep slate and dark wood. You know what I mean? Deep slate's nice, but we're overusing it just a smidge here. If we expand out a little bit, it would theoretically work. Got the deep slate. Are these on level? They are. Just one block away. There we go. I mean, that's, as long as mobs don't, like, I want to get this as dark as I can without mobs spawning. So here, just keep everything all nice and symmetrical. There we go. Just like that. See? It's gonna look really nice. Just trust. And right here. This was gonna be the doorway though. We'll fix that later. This is just kind of get the overall vibe going. You know? You feel? Also, now we have a bunch of storage. Whee! So we can just start storing stuff now. Fucking finally. Very nice. So all this can go in here for now. Yeah, storage. And I want to build down too. Like, I'm debating on how I would build into the next level. Like, I kind of want to leave this open a little bit just so you can kind of dig in. But given how this is taking up a lot of space now, probably not. Yeah. Yeah. So we do have this big blank wall that we could do stuff with. I'm just not sure yet. Or make this in like a stairway. I'm not really sure yet. So what we need next is, oopsies, we need more spruce. Spruce. And clay. I need a lot of clay. Clay is also going to be a very important aspect of our little shenanigans. Wheat. And as I said, we are farming out cattle for books until I work up the energy to get some villagers out here. Takes forever for this stuff to corrode, doesn't it? And leaves. I like leaves. Leaves are nice. And I want to get an actual bedroom going just for style. And so we can stop being in this little thing. Curse of Vanishing, Lodestone, Diamonds. Alright, we need to farm out all this. I really wish Minecraft had a better way. Also, I realized I could set up a thing to automate dripstone for us. Go away. Be gone. I really need to, you know, make it. I really need to make it so that we can get dripstone faster. Hello, Gato! How you doing? How's life treating you? Is everything going well? Loving life? We are Minecrafting. And about to harvest our farm again because everything is grown. Well, almost everything is grown. I need more wheat because I'm farming out books from cattle so I can do book shenanigans again. Like make bookshelves. Ooh, because you know bookshelves are like the best block in the game. So pretty. And we need to assemble the better library. If we moved the enchanting table from where it's at, we could put it in a less trash location. It would look, you know, better. All this. Yum, 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 yum. So yeah, dripstone, piston, yep, with a hopper. And sensor is what I usually hang above. Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. So I could do that. It would farm out dripstone nice and easily for me. And then just slowly let that go until I eventually find a dripstone cavern and it invalidates the entire farm. So that is one of the aspirations, because you could also, using dripstone, you can set up an automated smelting system that auto refills itself. So, you know. My big concern though is because I'm used to old crappy PCs and stuff. I'm always really scared about having a lot of moving components on Minecraft and whatnot, because I remember the first time I ever really tried to do a Minecraft playthrough, my save ended up getting corrupted after I tried to make a roller coaster. And it just killed my motivation. I was so sad. I prefer a basalt generator, TBH. I don't know what a basalt generator is. I assume it generates basalt, but I want something that generates fuel. So I can, you know, do smelting shenanigans and whatnot. And farm for stuff. Yes. In the farmy game. Thank you. No. There we go. Back to work. Backo to worko. So, yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is. But I also want to get villagers out here so we can start buying stuff like books and enchanting books and iron. I want more iron. So that I can make more lanterns. You know. Gotta get that good stuff going, you feel? And there we go. Now we just need to shred most of this stuff. We can get the sugar cane and things will be great. Get all these, let those go for a while. Blue ice moving lava off the side and a piston to push until it stops my obsidian and get fast basalt. But I don't really need basalt because our nether portal spawns in a basalt delta, so currently don't really need that. First. So instead I'm more worried about lava for fuel, which we have a good amount of right now. Pretty good amount. Yeah. Yep. Go. Little bit more paper. Everything is going to work out. I use it mostly to prep for nether bridge shenanigans. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Paper. If only I had some leather. It's there. Wheat. It's very wheaty. Sorry. Alright, come here, make love, not war. After you pop out kids, then we make war. Yes, 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 yes. Lovely. All right, go away. You sicken me. I say you sicken me. Do 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 do. All right, diamond axe. We're gonna grab some more spruce because I need more spruce for spruce shenanigans. The rosary repeaters I use can be set for faster times because I use another faster moon love, which means more basalt per second. Cool. It's a shame they don't let you build more of basalt. All it is like basalt and then smooth basalt. All these spruces. Spruce, 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 spruce. I needed me some spruce. Do, 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 do. Give me more spruce, please. Yeah, I'm starting to make a whole ass spruce forest out of all the spruce logs. Because, like, spruce is the best. And mangrove. I need mangrove! Once that wandering trader comes by off the mangrove thingy, it's gonna be so good. Do, 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 do. Etc., etc. Good news, though, is I was able to pick up a couple flyers for apartments at the campus. So this weekend, I'm going to go through them and see what I can find. And on the 4th, the dorms are holding an event to show us how to change our ward office and which apartment complexes are the best. So we should be fine. I should be fine. And then I can go do that, have all those shenanigans occur. Things should turn out pretty okay for old Brandy. Should. Still anxious about the future, though. You know. Always gonna be anxious. Always gonna be anxious. And then, I don't really know. I'm trying to just enjoy life and not be, miserable and sad all the time like I normally am. Wandering Trader mumbles, you better have mangrove. Where are you at, piss ass? Chicken. Aha! Hello, hi. Water bottle, baked potato. No. You suck. Moss block is okay though, but the rest of this is trash. You suck. I won't even do the baked potato trade because he doesn't take many baked potatoes. He'll just take like 8 and then he'll be like, okay, I'm not buying anymore. Like, what's the point of farming out industrial amounts of baked potatoes if you're not going to take them? Fucking guy. I mean, I could kill his llamas. His llamas have his llamas are made out of leather. You want your llamas to be books, bud? I wouldn't mind. Is this a fortune axe? No, it's an efficiency 4 axe. Lame. You win this time, sir. Otherwise, I'd absolutely axe them a question. Get it? Axe. Ha. Alright, so now that we have the spruce logs we definitively need, we can go back over here now and do all kinds of shenanigans. Bone blocks. Teehee. Wow, that filled out fast. Wow. Cool. And down. Look at all them cattle. Fat fucks. Spruce logs. Okie dokie. So we can pop that there. So, yep, that'll be the center of the roof. Yep. You can hear a police car going by. Yep. Not too much to talk about, though. Not too much to talk about. Stressed about this, stressed about that. Stress as usual. When am I ever not stressed? That is definitely a question. Definitely a question. Unfortunately, as usual, I do not have an answer. Why does it feel off? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feels weird. Oh, I see why. I think I see why. Yeah, I do. Okay, I see what's going on here. Okay. I see why it looks weird. I understand. I understand the reason. And we can fix that. We can fix that in a minute. Well, not really a minute. It's going to require excavating out an entire freaking wall. But it is fixable. Ah, neck. Yeah, because this is excavated in one, so we need to excavate this in one. Oh, measurements. Math. Not fun. Do not like math. Not at all, sir. Not at all. And also we need to make like a door. Yeah, we need to make a door eventually. We can go like to about here. This will be the start of the wall curving in here. So that should do. Here, yes. That as well. Thank you. Thank yous. Bum 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 bum. Where did I put my slate at? Deep slate, deep slate, deep slate. Give me my fucking deep slate. Where is it at? Give me it now. Let's go. Okay. 2. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Okay, so the door's here. Okay, there we go. So, let's go in. And now we gotta get to work. It's kind of like this. Oh, that's speedy. Wow. Very nice. Okay. So we can spruce out this wall as well. Just some spawns in there. Spruce out the wall a bit. We're gonna have to re-wall it as well as I build the struts in. That's okay. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Like that. So now this will make a little bit more sense. Yeah. Move these in one and everything should work out. It should. I want to get my hands on more clay though. Because this clay's pretty. It's a pretty block. So, right here, here, and there. That should make a bit more mathematical sense. It does. Okay. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. So, these are going to be built into struts. So that can go here. And like I said, we can change the block and the colors later. It's Minecraft after all. It's not like we're, you know, not like we're stuck with anything that we make. We can also have a bit of a recess going in there. And yeah, it already looks a little bit better. So let's replace these with slate, just because it'll look interesting. And this is also why I've been debating on copper, because I saw somebody use deep slate to make a copper skirt instead, and it looked really nice. So yeah, like that. These. And we can also set lighting blocks above as, excuse me, as overhead lights, or, see, it's coming together. Or we could have hanging lanterns. I like the idea of the lanterns. Just because. This. And obviously we will kill the cattle just because they're being really annoying and loud and obnoxious and I hate them. But, you know, one thing at a time, right? And it's a thunderstorm. That's great. That's just great. Oh dear. Alright. So let's do this now. Let's be smart with things. One thing at a time, right? Yeah, just like this. Everything all nice and set up. It's coming together, though. It's coming together very well. So it's here. Yeah, just like this. We are definitely gonna have to light things up here soon, though. Because my big concern is that it gets too dark in here and things start spawning. It's nice and gloomy, though, isn't it? Wow. I want to set these up here because I don't like them being so close to the ground. Deep slate. Oh, we're also running out of deep slate again. Yep. Yep. Skirt ceiling. No, not there. Yeah, the cows are just trying to get my nerves again. I have an idea for that nice little gulf right over there. That we could turn that into the cattle ranch, and things might work better. Give me this. Fabulous. Because they are kind of annoying, aren't they? Gonna eat their family right in front of them. You remember this guy? Yeah, I bet you don't. Nerds. That's right. You're gonna eat and you're gonna like it. And then I'm gonna cut you up. I'm gonna turn you into books and dinner. Some of you are gonna go on a bookshelf. Some of you are gonna be enchanted with Piercing 1. Why Piercing 1? Because the fucking enchanting table didn't give me anything good. Siege. Don't blame me, blame the game. Okay. Do we have any more deep slate hanging around here someplace so I don't need to go mining? That'd be nice. See, look at that. It's pretty. I love them. Blackstone. No. Damn it. We're gonna have to go mining again here in a minute. Bruh. Here we go. Slate. Slate. And back we go. It is looking nice though. Yeah. It's starting to turn out. It's starting to turn out kind of not bad. I'm debating on what to do in here though. That's one thing I'm not too sure about yet. And alright, it's half the skirt done. And now we just need to do the rest of it. Hopefully we have enough here. Yep. I also really don't want to go to the gym today. I'm not in a gymmy mood, but I need to go to the gym today. For my health. It's like, bruh, I don't want to. Yeah. Okay. Checking my measurements, making sure everything's fine. Bruh. Dum dum ba da ba da ba bum 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 bum. Most okay. So that is the deep slate skirt done. Next, we're gonna get the spruce going. Again, we're gonna have to elevate this a little bit so that it's more interesting. But for the moment, this is fine. For the moment, mind. Away we go. So once we have this more or less done, we can actually replace the sides. Well, we might as well do that now, right? Alright, yeah, we should do it that way. So the center is going to go a block up, which means it is going to go into the cattle farm. But it'll look really snazzy when we're done. Just trust your boy. So here we go. Yeah, look, it goes right into the cattle farm. But it goes there. Yeah, the cattle are... they're already getting so annoying. Hang on. We're gonna fix the... we're gonna fix a minute problem. Go away. Be gone. Give me your flesh, please. Thank you. Yes, I'm killing the babies too. I don't really care. There's gotta be a better way to make a farm. Like, I saw one that was basically an auto cow farm or something. I want to make that. I just don't know how. Come on. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Wah, 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 wah. You should have been quieter. I love reading stories on Reddit and stuff about cattle ranchers and farmers and stuff who have chickens and whatnot. And a rooster wakes them up like one too many times. I always love those stories. I think they're funny. In a kind of cosmic sort of way, you know? There we go. There, look at that. So much quieter all of a sudden. I wonder why. Okay. We also now... we can get back to work here. Oh, look at that. Right under the fence. Oh, it's right under the fence. Dang it. Whatever. Make life work, right? Make life... You bitch, you deleted my block! Where'd you go? Be gone. Be gone from my sight. Young Babby. Okay. Go. So, eventually we are going to start seeing results here. There we go. Come on. Just a little too high. Really wish I had scaffolding. Scaffolding would be just chef's kiss right now. Here we go. Things are going to start working out any day now. I'm glad they're avoiding falling into the hole. Back was chatting with Korean VA friends. Tell me how mid Kingdom Run is. It's pretty mid. I played it too. Pretty mid. I wanted to get into those kind of castle simulation buildy games. Nah. Or at the very least, not that one. That one's really sucky. Okie dokie. We're getting there. This is probably going to have to be a weird little kind of capstone. Yeah, really weird. Reasons. Like, you know. It's okay though. So we'll just leave that like this. Yeah, the numbers are a little weird here, aren't they? Just a little bit. Come on. Okay. Those 4 VA'd for the game, to be honest, enjoy it. I'll rage bait them with the hard truth. Be nice. Be nice to people who work hard on things. I'm gonna leave that there so I don't have to deal with the cattle at the moment. Why are you not inside the line, young one? Nope. Okay. Right here. So we're almost done with the first part of this mess. Bum 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 bum. Dooba dooba doo. Ba da ba ba. So we're going to need to set the fence back a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's see now. That's going to go right there. Yeah. It's getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly. This looks nice though, doesn't it? I think it looks nice. At least as soon as we get through all this. So the next thing we're going to do, aside from, you know, fixing this. Okay. So now that we have a bit of a skirt going on here. Do-do-do-do. Do-do. Alright, we need to set this back a layer. So what we can do, we actually have some warped fungi planks back here that we can temporarily use. Around here someplace. Excuse me. I fucking hate that. It's so uncomfortable when I do that. Speaking of VAs, I got one Romanian dub for an English cartoon under my belt, and I cringe whenever I say the show name. Low-key guilty of enjoying it. You really have done a little bit of everything, haven't you, Kato? What am I doing in game? We are building stuff. It is It's most certainly going. I'm trying to build. This was originally going to be a villager breeder, but now it's just kind of turning into whatever it is it's turning into. Which I'm not mad about. I'm just kind of like, this is not what I originally intended for it to be. It was going to be the villager trading hall with the enchanter and everything, but it's kind of changed a little bit, you know? No, 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 no. You stay right there. It's kind of turned into its own thing. And I like where it's going. Whoopsies. That's right. We'll need to build something on top of this out later so it makes sense why there's just some wood planks there. But for the moment, no biggie, no biggie, no biggie. So I guess you could say we're building the roof right now. Which, it's going. It's going. There we go. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna move the cattle later. We go to get some stuff. We could also start making some book blocks as well. All this crap. Where'd my paper? There's my. Oh Jesus, that's a lot of paper. What the fuck? Right there, frick. Hit the get rid of that. Don't really need anything else right now. Paper, 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 papers, please. Book. Bunch of books. Bookshelves. A couple of bookshelves. Not too many, unfortunately, but you take what you can get. There we go. VA singing, VTubing, one song I made, I was already composed, and being autistic with money numbers and learning languages. So yeah, a little bit of everything. Wow. Wow. Alright. Back to work. And Femboy Maid. You can't forget the Femboy Maid. That's right, that's right. Can't forget that. No, you may not. Here's what we're going to do. Yeah, that way it looks like actual proper struts, baby. Not the shovel. So, let's fix this now. One thing at a time. Do 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 do. Do do. That can go there. That goes there. That one's there. See, look, we have a whole thing going on here. Wow. See, look at that. It almost looks nice now. Almost. So now what we need are spruce half slabs, which I should have a couple of around here someplace. Or maybe not. This means we have to make them real fast. Slab, slab, slab. Give me that. Thank you. Do 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 do. Just like this. Then so 2 2 2 2. See. Don't really have much to say because I'm starting to get in the zone a little bit. Ooh, the zone. It's very zony. It's almost zenless. Ah? Get it? Did you get it? Ha ha ha. I'm funnier than people give me credit for. Alright, so I can go kind of like that. Still wild how wife was visiting her family in Puerto Rico last week. I learned to be semi-fluent in Modern Greek. See, I can't tell if you're telling the truth on that one or not. Like, learning a whole language in a week, that feels cap. That feels a little cappy. I'm not gonna lie here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying you couldn't do it, just kind of like, are you sure? Are you sure? You sure? Need more deep slate. Fuck. A little bit right here. Make sure I have my measurements right. Yeah. Fingus. Fingus bongus. If we hear any bats, we will know for sure whether or not I have enough lighting, which I think I do. You would have enough hanging around. Get back to the half slabs here. We're gonna need a lot more deep slate though. We're gonna need a lot more of it so we can fill out the rest of the proper kind of gilding and everything here. But for the moment, this is passable. So let's do some lighting, monkeying around. Languages are easy to learn when you already know multiple growing up. Your brain gets wired to learn other languages faster. Alright, that's fair. I, unfortunately, did not learn any languages growing up, so I do not get to be special. There we go. Lantern right there. I'm not sure how I feel about just the stray lantern hanging up there, though. That's the thing. Lantern there. Lantern there. Not sure how I feel about that. Like, we could have a shroom light hanging down, make it like that into an actual lantern. That's an option. It is an option. Let's take care of this now. One thing at a time. Replace these with... Oh, Jesus. No, these are supposed to be spruce. No! Replace them with spruce once we have the correct measurements on everything. So for the moment, these are fine. Feels like there's a little bit of a lighting glitch though, isn't there? Might need a bit more lighting after all. Like FPS games with different mechanics, there's similarities between them, easier to adapt. And get good. Fair enough, fair enough. Unfortunately, I did not learn very many languages as a kid. Which is also why I started freaking out about Japanese 1, because I realized learning Japanese 1 is going to be like spelling in school all over again. And I was terrible at spelling class. I hated that one. That class was always the worst for me. I still is like, not again, please. I don't wanna go back to spelling. And they're like, you need to learn here how to write in hiragana. I'm like, no, please, no. I forgot how much of a struggle it was for me. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Fuck my life, fuck my life. Did I mention fuck my life? So, yeah. Not grand at all. It is what it is, though. I need more half slabs. It is turning out, though, isn't it? It's turning out pretty okay. Going in about 36 more. Oh, those are full. Give it a minute. Give it a minute. There we go. See? Good chunk of the roof is done now. Wow. Wow. And we're at a deep slate, so I can't finish the roof or this part. But it is going. Now then, to test a theory. A game theory. Oh yeah. Oh, hell yeah. That's lovely. Lots of lighting. So I can get rid of these. Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, that looks much nicer with the highlights and not the low lights. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Some measurements might be off, and that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Let's see, where did I put it? I left the center block empty. So, right there. Right there. There you go. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Looks comfortable. And we could just put some random block here. Maybe, I don't know, something fancy? I don't know. Trim light. Get rid of that. That. Doobie-doobie-doop. I learn languages like you learn to play games. I can't tell if that's a jab in my direction or not. I don't know about that one there. Let's see now. That goes there. That goes there. I'm never very good at video games either. Like, I definitely cannot. I couldn't rock Call of Duty if you asked me to. I'm not really good at FPSs, and I've never been very good at them. I've been good at them in PvE, but PvP, forget about it. More like how you learn to play Mag on Warframe, because I can play Mag, but I can't for shit get good with them. The trick with Mag and other frames like her is shield gating. Shield gating, and non-hit scan weapons. That's where Mag shines. The reason why you want non-hit scan is because her second ability, Magnetize, brings the projectiles to enemies, and the more punch through you have on them, the more instances of damage they will do on an enemy. So that's how you use Mag. Shield Gate, because she has good shield values. If you're having a lot of trouble, get some energy generation going and quick thinking. So, generally speaking, that'll do you. Like. Death loss of the Mag is basically miniature challenge employment too, which is unfortunate because the Steph loss on Mag is actually trash because the Steph loss will not proc multiple damage instances on enemies caught in Mag's Magnetize. Which is really annoying to me, and I hate that. You're using Nurk main. What's this lack of energy you speak of? Fair enough. I like Madurai. For if I get knocked down, I can basically immediately get back up. But the Steph loss is actually really bad on Mag because it won't deal multiple instances of damage to enemies caught inside of it. So it actually just winds up looking really shiny and interesting. But it doesn't end up doing much, which is so fucking... It does for me. What fucking much multiple times. Even if it does, the Steph loss just doesn't do much damage. So we really need Steph loss Prime. It's just not as good as a weapon. And the issue with the Steph loss, even if I'm wrong and it actually does deal multiple instances of damage to enemies caught in it, it's still not doing more damage than the Plasmor or the Bass Assist would. Particularly the Plasmor, since the Plasmor is basically the Steph loss, but, you know, better. Which is really disappointing when you think about it, because this, you know, the Plasmor came after the Steph loss. I mean, before it. So, overarchingly speaking, the Steph loss is just not that good. I use Blast on it, 2BH, because of primary crux. That's generally what you want to use for weapons like that, because it's AoE potential. Yeah, it's just kind of unfortunate. It's really disappointing how... I really want the Steph loss to be good, and it's just not. So, it is what it is. Look how gloomy it is. Isn't this lovely? It's very nice. I like this. So, we need more deep slate, though. Lots more. So, back to the mines for us. And I don't know what to do with these books yet. I have them, but I don't know what to do with them. That's efficiency 3. We're running out of pick on it though. Plasma and Steph loss both have the same galvanized aptitude scaling chain as multiple enemies, so it's still good on Mag. It's good, but the Archiplasmor is just better because the Steph loss is a lot more slow moving, deals a lot less immediate damage and supplementary damage. And because of some weird coding issues, it doesn't always proc multiple instances of damage to enemies caught inside of it. Whereas with Mag, they still will. And the other issue you come up to is with Zada's Whisper Shenanigans, which is basically a smaller Mag's bubble. Believe me, I want the Steph loss to be good, but it's not. I've tested it, I've seen the math, it's just not good. I wish it was, but it's not. Mandanella Mirage is fun because it scales a charge shot way better. Well, yeah, but again, that's Mirage. Everything's good on Mirage. It's like saying the Nucor is better on Chroma. It's like, no, obviously, because Chroma literally does 1000% extra damage. Here, give me these. Like said, every weapon is good on Mirage. That's just what Mirage does. It's just what she do. I wish she was a bit more entertaining, to be honest, because I think she's kind of boring. And by kinda, I mean, I think she's boring. Oh, Jesus, I almost went right down. So, yeah, the Steph loss is just not the weapon it could be. Or should be. I'm hoping Steph loss Prime fixes that and makes it a lot more immediately effectual. I'm just gonna start smoothing out this area. I want to build stuff here later, just not right now. And I'm basically down here for deep sight. Mirage doesn't work as I want with Split Flight, Eversong. I think they nerfed that interaction because they knew people were going to try and do shenanigans with that. So I'm not surprised in the least, sir. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. Ooh. Oh. Calm down. So there must be a fire or something. There's another ambulance going by. The hell? It's raining right now too. That's the weird part. Like, it's been raining since last night, which I'm happy about, don't get me wrong, but like, you ever think a fire during a thunderstorm is, you ever think a fire during a storm is kind of funny? Just like, damn, ew, Jesus, get away from the creeper, there's diamonds there. It's always kind of funny in a cosmic sort of way, like there's literally water falling from the sky and something's on fire. You know, cosmic sort of way. Go away! Be gone! Nobody loves you. Thank you. Can't nerf something that never existed. No, Split Flight's Mirage existed for a moment. Not very long. They might have preemptively nerfed it, but no, they knew what was coming. They knew what was coming. They learned their lesson from when they originally released Gyre with no cooldown on her crit procs. Which, I still can't believe they let that go. I knew they were going to, but I'm still like, bruh, y'all should have known. As well as it, for the first 30 minutes Gyre was out, there was no cooldown on how many electricity procs she could use on her fourth ability in a second. So people were just, you know, firing off massive amounts of crits because of course they were. That's something Warframes can do. And it was just absolutely fucking the game up. It lasted 30 minutes and then somebody was like, oh shit, I left that in the game. And then they fixed it so it's only 3 every 0.3 seconds or something. Something like that. Mirage isn't that good with the Fluctus or the Morga because of lack of universal ammo. I disagree. If you use Proteus Subsume... If you use Proteus Subsume, you have significant... If you use Proteus Subsume, you have functionally infinite ammo on all weapons, including arch guns. The problem is, arch guns are just not that useful. Like, yes, they work, but you're not bringing them into TDA or you're not bringing them into any of the Archimedias. You're just not going to do it. Nunchuck Gyre. I've been meaning to try that because the Nunchaku Prime has innate electricity damage. So I actually have it. I'm just kind of waiting until I feel the need to use it. For Sumo Mirage is mid as fuck when you can use something else, which is exactly my point. You can use arch guns. Ammo's not the issue, it's damage. Nothing in there. Oh, maybe. I don't really know what. Ah, oh, hello. Found another one. Ah. Can I? Will this work? It did! Yo! Let's go! I'm gonna do some shenanigans. Doo-da, doo-da. We're gonna have some fun today. Oh, the doo-da day. Oh, ba-ba-ba-bum. Cortage is the only archgun worth using endgame content, being equal to Trumna Prime. I'm gonna disagree with that second part, but I agree with the first part. And what I like using the Grattler for elite whatever the Netracells. It's really good for the Netracells or any mission where you're trying to hit a button but you don't know where that button is, because its sheer amount of range allows you to just kind of whiff it from across the field. We had proof on stream, alright? I feel like that's Cap. So I'm gonna call Cap and say the Trumna is better. Wow. Wow. There's some diamonds over here. Light up this area here so we don't have to deal with shit like that. And 1 diamond, 2 diamond, 3 diamond. Can I get 4? No, I can't get 4. Fuck off, bitch. Go away. You gone. It was survival together. For fuck's sake, me and you. Oh yeah, I'm still calling cap on that. Because remember, my builds are weird. They don't work as they should. So, no, I'm calling cap. Nope, 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 nope. You were using a weird build, and you had my help. Like, don't forget, the Cortage is a flamethrower, which means it's going to kill steal a lot. I'm just gonna drop that there. Just gonna say you were kill stealing, and you're bad at video games. You only had 1% more than me. So I was beating you while you were kill stealing. That says a lot more about the Cortage than I think you think it does. Just gonna leave that little nugget of information. Brushes off my shoulder a little bit. Oh yeah, you capping? I feel like you're capping, dude. You're the guy trying to say an arch gun is going to be any of the primary weapons in today's meta. Like, come on. Come on. You really think the arch guns are beating most primary weapons nowadays? Especially without frame support from like Mirage or Chroma? Even with Chroma, most of them fucking suck. Like, it's not even about ammo. It's that they're not, it's not even about ammo. It's the fact that they just don't deal damage. Like, even if you had infinite ammo, they're not dealing damage fast enough to outpace majority of conventional weapons and warframes. And that's what annoys me about the arch guns. Like, by default, the Cortage should be able to do more immediate damage than the Trumna or any other primary weapon. Because it is supposed to be the big honkin' badonkin' big dick weapon. And instead, I was still whooping your ass with a rifle. That's not how that should go. Fuck Chroma and Mirage. Weren't you just singing the praise of Mirage? Cortage I can easily without damage buff, but Roar Proteus Preak. I feel like that first part is definitely cappy. It's definitely cappy this time. No shot you're not capping. Nope, 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 nope. I was supposed to be down here for Deep Slate. Ah, the buttons. The button. There we go. I was supposed to be down here for Deep Slate, but I found the Amethyst cluster and I was like, yes! Because they give off a small amount of light, which makes them really purty. Makes them really purty. Larkspur doesn't work well on her, but Blast, Force Procs with Lavos, Pyro's fucking peak. I mean, I'd still say it works on Protea, because again, the infinite damage. Oh, he can tell from all the way over there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Run! Oh, he's mad. He's probably mad. He is not going to be a happy camper after that. Is he going to follow me all the way up here? He doesn't look like it. Okay. I'm surprised he was able to see me from all the way over there. I was trying to figure out if he would. And just watch. He's going to fucking sneak up on me any second now. We got to watch our backs for the rest of the playthrough. Oh, no. Alright, back to work. Oh, yeah. It's cozy in here. This is nice. This is nice. Okay. So half slabs there. Yep, so this is off center. Of course it's off center because we moved that wall out, but not that one. Okay. Easy fix. Not really, but not really. So we just need to go take a look through here. Just expand the wall a little bit. Yep, right here. It'll make sense in a minute. I need to try the new Athadai augment. I need to get my hands on the Athadai augment. Yeah, everything needs to get moved to the left. Fuck. Bruh. Bruh. Alright. Back up there. Excuse me. Come on. Oh my goodness. where it's less of a hassle just individually. So, there we go. Okay. So then we need to shift these blocks over one, which is so annoying. Shit just looks so peak, and the gun was always dumb fun. I don't remember what the thing does. Doesn't it give it like viral or something? Ugh, stretch. I don't remember. All right, here we go. Just dig. All right, okay. Just pointing out, anyone that falls down here dies. Like, y'all get that, right? I don't think they understand that. I don't think they appreciate their current circumstance all that much. Here's what we're gonna do, because we're big brain. Trust the process. Oh yeah, another one's gonna fall down here and I'm gonna kill it. Where did it go? Didn't one of them fall down here? Did it die of fall damage? Yo? Oh, the problem took care of itself. How about that? It's infinite ammo after headshot. That's base kit. More fire 5 seconds and refresh. Okay, so you don't have the augment. So you don't have the augment then. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Right. Give me this strip of wood here. This is going to go right there. Just like that. Jump up. Go away. Go away. Get. Scat. Freaking hate cows. Right, yep. So this should be safe for me to walk on now. Okay. So we just wood that up. You're about to die. Oh. See, that was your fault. Alright, so this should be fine now. Should be fine. No, that's gone. Lame. What it sounds like to you? Also the gas augment for the new gun. Because they added a Aethodai augment to the current Nightwave. So it did get buffed. And that is not the augment. The augment was always infinite ammo on headshot. And then maxed out fire rate, etc, etc, etc. Here we go. What's going on here? Why is this weird? Why? Oh, do I need to expand the bands? No. Something's weird. Oh, did I fuck it up? I think I fucked it up. Yeah, I fucked it up. Good job, me. Good job, me. I might just have to call the herd entirely. I don't like cows in Minecraft. Yeah, looks like we're calling. Come here. You asked for this. Shouldn't have been standing there. This is your fault. The drag augment, I'm not sure if I enjoy it or not still. I sold it, so the augment is more damage on weak split hit up to 10 times. Okay, there you go. That sounds like more damage to me, baby. Okie dokie. Let's make sure I understand what I'm doing here. Okay. So there. That should be what. Oh my goodness. This should be what we're going for. Should be. Come on. Yeah, just like that. I hate that my floors have cow blood on them now, but they do. See it. Okay. So, next thing we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to go put the grass back. But yeah, I'm not sure yet, because I don't... I like my OcuCore. I like not having to aim. I really appreciate that. So I haven't experimented with it too much yet. I'm not experimented with it. I will a little bit once I pick up the augment. But for now, I've also just been enjoying Minecraft because, you know, ow. Because, you know, my stress. Will you fuck off? Thank you for bringing my block back, though. I appreciate that. Alright. Yeah, okay. Filling it out. Slowly but surely. That goes there. No. Ah. No. Aha. Sucker. You thought. Got his ass. Stupid bitch. Now you're gonna burn to death up there. How does that feel, dumbass? Okay. One thing at a time, though. Do 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 do. Do do. Yeah. See, it's coming together. Slowly. But it is coming together. Alright, next thing we have to do is we need to deep slate this. This little bit and bob right here, because like I said, I fucked it up. But that's okay. Measure twice, cut thrice. Solid plan. Great plan. So we can just do this, because deep slate's a bit easier on us. Yep, we want one more. Bing! And there you go, look at that. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Let me make sure everything's all evened out. So yeah, it goes in here. Goes in here, so one more block over here. Yep. So, oh yeah, because remember we expanded the wall, so this needs to go out one. So that's fine like there for now. No, it's not. What have I done wrong? Does this need to go out more? No, surely not. It does. No, 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 no. Something's wrong. The math is not mathing. This is correct, yeah, so it goes like that. This is half right. This links up to here. But this is where it goes all kinds of fuck wobble. Oh, we just need to bring the walls in. Yeah, we just bring in these corners a little bit and it should work out. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Should work out. That's what I'm thinking. If that lines up, that lines up. It's up, lines up. It's up. Okay. Yep. Okay. So we just bring these two in and everything will work out. So yeah. Stretch. Oh. Do. Slate. Toss the amethyst. Get these going. Alright, 2 from here. So 1, 2. This is going to be right here. So 1, 2, 3. 4. And that should... Is that in the right place? No, it needs to be back 1. Needs to be back. Please don't break. Oh, we just barely have a little bit more usage out of it. 1, 2. There we go. Alright, so there we go. So that's gonna go right there. Do. Oh no, not the leaves again! No! Bruh. Alright, fuck it, whatever. The leaves were a temporary solution anyways. Fuck it. I don't care. I'm adoring how dark we've managed to keep this, by the way. I am in love with it. It's like, yeah, baby. Yeah. So right here. So block go there. Replace this with deep slate. Deep slate, deep slate, and then no, damn it! You gotta be kidding me, man. There you go, kind of like that, and it works out. And it works out, and then it's every two. Do 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 do. 2, 3. That's right there. Nope, it's too low. I wonder which is gonna be the one where the diamond pickaxe breaks. I wonder. It's nice and peaceful though, isn't it? Slowly going through. Let's see here. Not the. I have to move everything after this. That up. And I gotta get rid of that. Do, Batman. And the raw iron too. I gotta get rid of that eventually. These up. Alright, so right here. So 1 in. Boom, boom. Electric boogaloo. There, so over 2. Yep, over 2. Over 2. Over 2. Yep, right here. 2, 3. Give me that. Thank you. 1, 2. Doom. 1 right there. 1 right there. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Okay. Slowly but surely it comes together. Slowly but surely. So I need to eat steak. I wonder what I'm gonna have for lunch today. I haven't really thought about that all that much. I don't want to get McDonald's again. I'm getting kind of tired of it, but I don't know what else to eat. No, I have something in the fridge. That's right. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Let's see now. There. There. Just need to replace that block with something. I don't really know what. Don't really know what yet. Let's also go repair this diamond pickaxe. Actually, what we could do is we could build a new diamond pickaxe and we could see if we could pick up some good stuff on it. Ew! Bitch. You even got leather on. What the fuck? Go away. Oh, that. Oh, wow, that corroded. Quick. All of a sudden. Once it got going, it was just gone. Oh, I got 3 diamonds right here. Wow. Wow. Crazy. Stick, and iron. Iron, gold, some beef. Let that go. Stick. I should have some sticks around here someplace. I should. Does not appear that I do. Flint and steel. No. Bruh. Here. Stick. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Got lapis over here. So heading back down. You watched the English dub of a Chinese show called To Be a Hero? Nope. I've never heard of that. Not at all. What's it about? Aside, presumably, being a hero. Fortune. Oh, baby. Yeah. Let's go. Efficiency 4, fortune 3. What the hell? Shit's fire. This pickaxe is fire. Ah. We got some good stuff. Hell yeah. Ooh, I ain't shitting shit so you can figure it out yourself. I'm not particularly interested in it either way. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm probably not gonna end up watching it. I'm actually trying to work my way through a manga right now that I've been meaning to for a couple of years. So I'm working on that one right now. Got some good story and fight scenes. I do not like fight scenes. I think they are boring. Which I know that's a hot take, but you know. You know. Thinking. Also clearing out some chest stuff. Get rid of that. And that. Yes, sir. First episode has a hero killing themselves by dropping off the side of a building. So that just sounds needlessly edgy for being edgy's sake. Oh, look, I found more deep slate. Wow. Let's see. Oh. Like, I'm not trying to take the Mickey out of it right away, but I'm not interested in it, and it doesn't, you're not making it sound more interesting. If anything, I'm feeling more ambivalent towards it than anything. Let's see. It's nice and warm in here. This is good warm colors. Love warm colors. Ugh, yes. So let's see now. Put that over here. I don't want to use the Fortune 3 pickaxe, but we can just repair it. It'll be probably. Probably. More like he was depressed and stuff, which, to be honest, being a hero can do stuff like that. Oh, I'm sure it could. I'm sure it could. So then we have to skirt this with more deep slate. I'm sure it could. But, you know, that was actually something I was thinking of the other day. It really is weird how serious comic books get about vigilantism. Like, fucking Spider-Man and stuff, right? The fate of the world rests in my hands, the vigilante from New York. Like, have you ever thought of calling the police or something? Like, I'm not a big fan of cops, but I feel like a guy threatening to set a nuke off in Manhattan would be a police-worthy thing. Like, I know, right? The police aren't listening, blah, 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 blah. But, you know, I feel like there's a bit more to be done by someone who's not a vigilante. That always kind of weirded me out. I really like the way My Hero Academia actually kind of corporatized vigilantism and made people get licenses and stuff so they couldn't just run around doing all kinds of hero shenanigans. I thought that was really interesting. I thought that was a really interesting way of solving that. Because from a narrative perspective, when you think about it, like, yeah, you're just a vigilante. You're not even arguably a hero. You're just a guy who's beating the shit out of people who, granted, within the context of the story, are bad people. They could not be, though. Like, I'm generally against the idea of vigilantism as a rule of thumb because of some stuff that happened to me in the past. So I'm always kind of like, damn, you're just kind of running around doing your own thing. And I get it, right? Comic books are comic books, la-di-da. They're just kind of running around doing their own thing. Oh boy. Habuski. Habuski. Hang on, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, stretch, grab some so BRB. Hang on. Hang on. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yeah, I return. Oh, hi. Yeah, I always thought comic books were kind of weird about how overly serious they get about vigilantism and stuff like that. Like, I get it, you're the only one doing the thing, blah 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 blah. You're literally just a vigilante. And that's not as cool as people make it out to be. It's actually quite dangerous. I don't mean just for the person doing the vigilanteism. I mean for the people he does it to. Very easy to be a vigilante and say, I'm the hero, blah, 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 blah. And then you go and you accidentally fucking beat the shit out of some dude who was actually innocent the entire time. Or my favorite, you just have somebody who's mentally ill, which granted the police already do this, but you have somebody who's mentally ill and then just gets his ass whooped for no other reason than because he was mentally ill or something. So, call me crazy, but not a big fan of vigilantism. Now, let me check something here. Beehive, Minecraft beehive, because I need candles. So I can do shenanigans with it. In order to get candles, I need beehives. And for beehives, I need bees. So while that loads, we should make a campfire. Campfire, campfire, campfire. I need a freaking campfire. Campfire, campfire, campfire. Specifically something like this. So logs. I don't want to use the warped stem because it's a pain in the ass to get my hands on this crap. This, that. Up we go. They're all sad. There used to be so many and now there's not, bitch. Anywho, that's why I'm going to abuse the cows. They don't deserve rights. So, nothing there. I'm looking for charcoal. Charcoal! Pump fire. Yeah. Now then, beehive. Blocks filled with bees. Bees nest are down. Naturally, beehives are crafted. They fill with honey as bees pollinate flowers, return to their homes, and when full, can be sheared for honey, honeycombs, or blah, blah, blah. Naturally generated, blah, blah, blah. Breaking beehives can be broken with any tool, although they can be broken fast with an axe. If a beehive is broken and the tool is not enchanted with a silk touch, it drops nothing in any of bees. Side immediately emerge. If a silk touch tool is used, the bee nest and beehive drops itself. And any bees inside remain inside. The bees will not become angry when placed. If the beehive or nest is destroyed with a campfire under it and without silk touch, they will emerge and be angry. If broken creative, blah, blah, blah. Crafting. You can craft them with planks and honeycomb. Post generation, oak, birch trees have a 5% chance. Or mangrove. Grown from saplings that are within 2 blocks of a flower on the same Y level have 5% chance to grow a bee's nest containing 1 to 3 bees. This holds true to any biome in any dimension and any flower, including withery roses and azaleas. Bee housing. Bees nest can hold up to 3 at a time. They can enter through any unobstructed side, top, or bottom, and can exit only from the front and only if unobstructed by a solid block. Bees fly into a nest or hive at night, during rain, and after loading up on pollen from a flower. They first look at the same coordinates as the last one they entered, but if there is no nest or hive, or it already contains 3 bees when they're in a hive, okay. So what that tells me is what we're going to do next. We're not going to worry about making the bee farm just yet. Damn it. But there are a couple hives just over the way. So like I want to turn over here on the other side of this hill into just a big old farm for all kinds of our farming shenanigans. So wheat, potatoes, beetroots, this area right here. Look at that. This would be a perfect farm. Bees, all kinds of stuff. That's going to be one of my next major build goals. So there is a beehive right over here. See, look at me, I'm big brain. So we will just toss. Watch that. Oh, I guess that's happening. Ow, ow. Back. Whoopsie poopsies. We'll pop one down here. Hopefully we don't kill any more bees. That'd be unfortunate, because I don't know how to make more of them. Honeycomb. Damn, that one only had like one or something. Are there any others nearby? We don't have any more campfires, so we're just gonna kind of harvest and flee. Any around here? I could have sworn there was like one more hanging around here someplace. Doesn't look like it. Lame. The shame beehives are as rare as they are. It's a shame, it's a shame, it's a shamey, shamey, shame. And now it's getting dark out, which means problems. Problems are going to appear. Up, there's a problem right there. Hello! I like that their eyes glow in the dark. It's very nice. Very ambient. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Get me the fuck up out of here before a skeleton shoots an arrow into my prostate. I hear that's bad for your prostate. Let's see now, what's up here? Why is there light here? Did I put a torch here at some point? Yes, I did. And safe. So, So we could build a beehive. The issue is getting bees into the hive. And it's going to be a big issue, which is unfortunate because I want candles. Because candles, bruh, candles. Okay, harvesting. Once full, bees' nests and beehives provide 2 harvestable products, honey and honeycomb. Each time a bee enters a hive or nest covered in pollen, it starts converting it, blah, blah, blah. To harvest honey, glass bottle, shears for the comb. Harvesting from a beehive or bee nest causes any bees inside it to become aggravated towards the player unless there is a fire directly beneath it or a lit campfire within 5 blocks below and the smoke is not obstructed. Smoke can pass through no more than 1 solid block, and only if that block is directly above the campfire. Placing a carpet above the campfire leaves room for the bees to hover beneath the nest and still avoid taking fire damage. In Java Edition, the smoke coming through the carpet also calms bees. In Bedrock, a carpet is treated as an obstruction that removes the common effect of the campfire smoke. Okay. Is there a way to spawn them? To make more bees. Bees nest generate hives. Upon breeding, so there's a way to breed them. Just how? Saplings, mangrove, blah blah blah. Bees nest naturally generate. Flying neutral mob. If provoked by attacking or breaking or harvesting, have precautions. They'll attack. Behavior: pollinating, housing, attacking. Can I get breeding? Bees follow players holding flowers, flowering azaleas, cherry leaves, flowering azalea leaves, and mangrove papagili. If the player is standing still and being followed by bees, the bees go towards the player, face the player, and rest to the ground. They do this until the player moves. If bees are given a flower, they enter love mode and pair to make baby bees, granting the player 1-7 experience. The parent bees have a cooldown of 5 minutes, 6,000 ticks before they can breed again. Babies take 20 minutes, 1 in-game day to grow up. The growth of a baby bee can be accelerated using flowers. Each use reduces the time by 10%. However, bees' growth timer and breeding cooldowns are frozen while working in a hive. Thus, when rapidly growing population, it may be desirable to temporarily remove the hives. Any of the 1 or 2 block flowers can be used for breeding, including wither roses, even though it usually harms bees when they touch it. So if we make a beehive, we can leash 2 bees, bring them together, and we can start breeding, baby. Makes sense to me. Is there anything I can make with honeycomb? Aside from candles. I can make a candle. I can make a candle. I can make a candle. We can make a candle. Alright, so we're gonna put that back for now. And we're gonna save on some storage real fast. I run. Okay. Oh no! Give me that back. You. Anywho. Thinking. The next thing we need to do is we need to move these assemblies over 1. So literally just one over. Anyways, we can get rid of that. You, sir. Thank you. I feel like I already fucked it. Damn it. It's gonna be a whole thing just to move this entire assembly over one block. I just need one block over. Deep slate, deep slate, deep slate. These. Thank you. So one of them is going to go here, which means the other one is going to go right here, I assume. Last check. Shroom light. That goes right there. I'm trying to make the brain recognize what it is I'm trying to do here, but it doesn't want to understand. So that goes there. All right, I'm seeing the thing now. I'm seeing what I gotta do. It goes here. That. Give me that. Where'd the block go? Where's the block? Where's the block at? Blocky, hello? Block. Come on. Alright, so this is here. So this... Yeah, one block difference. So one block means it goes right there. So now you're gonna give me that. Which means something goes right here. That goes there. That goes there. Alright, now everything makes a bit more sense. 2, 3. Alright, kind of like that. 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Do. Bum bum. Da 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 da. Oh, the fucking Dada movement. That's another thing that's been upsetting me. The computer imaging class we're doing right now. The professor, so the first thing we have to do, right, I talked about it earlier, was we are working on making a collage. A collage! So we're making a collage, right, in Photoshop. The reference images the professor gave us were Dada. Which, if you don't know, Dada was a movement, an artistic movement, just following, what's it called? I need to bring this over one. Let's come back one. Dada was a art movement just following, I believe, World War II, which focused on absurdity and some other facet of life or something. I don't really recall. I don't really like the Dada movement too much. I think it's it's trying needlessly hard to be quirky. They're trying very hard to be quirky with their art style. And Dada was basically surrealist collages. Basically surrealist collages, which there's nothing really wrong with that, but I don't like Dada move. I don't like the Dada stuff. Dada's kind of just like, ugh. You're trying to be quirked up. You know what I mean? 3. They're trying too hard to be quirky and interesting, and like that's what it's not for me. Not that I can't replicate it, just I don't like it. Kind of like I don't like what's happening over here. Don't like it. I don't like the Dada movement. Let's see. That measure once, cut a bunch of times, it seems. So yeah, Dada, Duchamp, bunch of other things. Not really a fan of them. Not really a fan. No, sir. So... it's right there. That goes right there and there. Now, we are on level. Finally. Now I can spruce up this wall. Ah, get it? Ha ha ha! I spruce up the wall with spruce. Ha! I'm so fucking clever. Alright, so that's like that now. So we are going to have an issue with this kind of gaping hole right here. We do have to expand. We gotta do something over there. But for the moment... this is fine. So what we're going to do is we just gotta shift everything here. Just one block down. So we can grab this boy here. This little lad. He can go there. That goes there. 2, 3. 4. 2. 3. Give me 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna do that. It's easier that way. Do 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 bump 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 do 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 bump bump bump. Yep, so this is correct. Alright. Almost. So now I just have to remember how this all works. There's going to be that block right there. Okay. And you, Shroomlight. I love the Shroomlight blocks. They're like one of my favorite blocks in Minecraft when they're added, because it means you didn't need to search for glowstone as hard, because you just needed a Shroomlight. You just need to find a Shroomlight, and there you go. You're good to go, fam. It's there. Alright. So now we're even. So now we just have this big frick off wall kind of enclosure thing happening here. What did we do? We just kind of filled it in. Okie dokie. So we just kind of fill it in then. Fuck it. For now. Until I have a reason to use that space there. This is fine. 2 blocks, 2 blocks. So 2 blocks. Do 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 do. Oopsies, do do. Now we'll go down here. Where's my blocks? More spruce, because we're sprucing the place up. La-dee-da. Da-dee-la. The reason why I fill it in its relative entirety is so nothing spawns in there. There we go. There we go. It's slowly coming together. Slowly but surely. More steak. More steak. So, get rid of these torches. So now what we need to do is we need to light up this area over here. Although I think we can get away with leaving it unlit. I don't want to, just out of principle, really. Where did my clusters go? Oh, I got my soul lanterns right here. Where did those clusters go? I had some amethyst crystals that I was going to do great and glorious things with. Now they're not here. And I want to know why. Can anybody please tell me why? Amethyst. So amethyst clusters do give off an amount of light, just enough to keep mobs from spawning in their immediate vicinity. Which is why you generally don't find mobs inside of amethyst clusters unless they wander in there. So, it's a pretty sick, nasty way of lighting some stuff up. I like that. Just a little bit of light. Very pointy. And I'm not sure how I feel about the amethyst clusters right now. You could probably put them in a better location later. Yeah. Yep. You do need to break them with a silk touch anything, but it needs to be silk touch. Otherwise they break into shards instead, which is obviously suboptimal. But take your W's where you find them. Yes. Those. It really is coming together, though. It's coming together. So I still want to stuff villagers in here. You know, It's coming together quite lovely. We can put glass here, I think, and that would be, yeah, we can do glass. We could do some, I should have some shaded glass hanging around, actually. Out here someplace. I know I have some shaded glass hanging around here someplace. But some shaded glass right there. And it should be, yeah. You can start filling out the wall a little bit with some knickknacks and some paddywhacks. So one of the reasons, there's glass, I'm sorry. I don't really like the big builds you sometimes see people do. Not because they're not impressive or good looking, but because they're empty. And like, that's what upsets me about them, right? That they're empty. There's nothing of any particular note going on inside of them. That's what gets my goat. You know what I mean? They're just hollow, empty. There's no real point to them existing within the context of what they're built. Like, you'll see someone build a massive, sprawling castle. Real impressive work, right? Like, genuinely, wow, good job. But then they'll fill it with, like, nothing. It'll just be a shell. Like, literally a shell. And that's what gets me. It's like, why would you make this big, sprawling complex a legitimate, bona fide work of art? Why would you build it and then fill it with nothing? That's what always got me, you know? Why'd you fill it with nothing? So I always like filling my stuff up inside and outside. So at the very least, if it's not, you know, impressive, mechanically speaking, it's still cool to look at. What are we gonna, oh, give me whatever I just dropped. Thank you. What are we gonna put in these corners here? Because we had lights going. I don't want to put wood there because wood feels too easy. Block of copper. It's gonna turn blue though. It's gonna corrode. Yeah, we'll just spruce for now. We can worry about some of the finer details later. Like, look at this. See what I mean? See how it feels when you put more effort into these builds? It starts to feel homely. Like this could be a shelf, a little workbench area and stuff, you know? I think it'd look really nice. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna take off for today. Gonna take off. I'm gonna relax, play some video games. Relax, video games, gym, in all likelihood, even though I don't want to. And yeah, also, yeah, I gotta mail in my student exemption form. Fuck! So yeah, thank you for joining me if in fact you're still there. My name's been Brandy here. I look forward to see you guys again on Monday, 8 a.m. JPT.